The following recording has been fully processed and censored by SCP personnel. You are to transcribe what you hear as you hear it and return your transcript to the Foundation through your usual method.
So according to our information, a year ago you were a model student, is that correct? Yes. An up-and-coming computer programmer? That's correct. A 17-year-old, highly intelligent orphan imprisoned for bank robbery. That's the long and short of it. And for the record, could you remind me how you got here?
The prisoners on the other side of the hall from me were the ones on death row. Every week, a black, unmarked van would show up and truck some of them away. Nobody knew exactly where they went. All we knew was that none of them came back. Curious, I escaped and followed the most recent transport van.
After which you were noticed and captured by our perimeter guards. Exactly how did you get out of the prison?
Oh, I modified a technique from MacGyver. If you can collect enough toilet unclogging solution, you can melt through metal bars.
Let's get back to your previous work. How exactly did someone as young and inexperienced as you manage to organize a bank heist?
Auditory mind control.
Excuse me?
I invented a program which I onto the employees' iPhones, which took control of their motor functions using sound waves and convinced them it'd be a good idea to deliver bags of cash to the front door of the bank, where I picked them up and drove off.
If we asked, could you possibly create it again?
Maybe. What if I don't want to tell how I did it?
Please, don't even start. You're an escaped convict. If you don't want to cooperate, we could always just make you a Class D. We could always use more test subjects. Probably wouldn't even last the week.
So what's in it for me?
We of the site of the SCP Foundation started an initiative recently to bring in high school students to run our IT department, now housed off-site. The decision was based upon our researchers' conclusion that young people nowadays are often more well acquainted with modern technology.
Sure, I see.
We would be willing to wipe your entire criminal record if you recreate your auditory mind control for us. You would be stationed with our small off-site IT department, and your first assignment would be the creation of the program. You would have 2 weeks. I hope you've memorized the code.
Not really. But I remember the fundamental concepts, and I'm pretty good at winging it.
So let me get this straight. You guys are stationed in a house?
Yep. Foundation moved an anomalous object a couple years back. It's tech-related, so higher-ups thought it'd be fitting to make this the source of our IT department.
Why 666?
Neighbor repellent.
It's locked. Do you have the key?
Italy. Code words if you'd like to use them.
Mechanical door?
Solid wood.
Then what?
Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Just come over here.
Where is everybody? Thought there'd be more people here.
Let's see. I can never spell that right. Huh. Looks like most of them are on floor -2. Still listed as unidentified. Have to add you to the system.
What does floor -2 mean?
Do you remember how this was the former location of an anomalous object?
Yes.
Side effect is that the house has non-Euclidean geometry. Just let me show you.
What
exactly do you mean by non-Euclidean geometry?
It's in the file. The house is non-Euclidean geometry that extends the house to an unknown degree.
Ow! I can't see anything in here.
Yeah. Always takes me a bit to find it. Ah, here we are.
Wait a minute.
Welcome to floor -1. You see, the interior of the house is replicated infinitely up and down, each iteration being given a number assigned. This is -1, one down below, what the higher-ups call ground floor. I like to call it the outside.
I see.
Come down to floor 2 to meet the Jays. James, meet John, Jerry, and George.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. What happened to him?
So SCP-713 is an anomalous computer which is able to interact with the real world. We copy-pasted John and just kept the clones around, useful for programming. On the subject of programming, don't you have something you need to work on?
Yes.
So what programming language did you use originally?
Do you have Java?
My job's to program and I still can't spell.
NetBeans. Perfect.
So how exactly does this program work?
Basically, it emits a baseline rhythm that convinces most of the brain that the conscious mind is asleep, and then it issues coded instructions to the rest of the brain that are followed blindly.
We good to go? Alright, here we are. Test number 1. Sleep.
Can you pull up the brainwaves? Pure alpha. Unexpected.
Alright, let's try this system with something that's slightly more complex. Alright, test 2. Run on the treadmill. Oh! Okay. Didn't think of that. Put this in the notes. More detailed commands are needed for task-oriented commands.
Can we get a new treadmill?
Trying this again. Turn the treadmill on, then run on the treadmill. Not to maximum speed, are you kidding? Oh. Stop.
Explicit instructions are necessary?
Yeah, just like repeat the last one. Like, come on.
Underline, underline.
Okay. Third attempt. Turn the treadmill onto jogging speed, then run on the treadmill.
Seems to be working well.
Stop. Oh! No! Subjects should be in safe position before issuing stop commands. Looks like it works well enough as long as you know what to say. You think it's ready to show the higher-ups?
Note to yourself, create training mechanism for controllers before releasing to rest of Foundation.
I'd like to thank you all for coming here under such short notice.
I am happy to report that I was able to complete the revision of the program in just about 4 days. Now, the real program requires our fast computer systems for live translation of audio cues, which of course would be time-consuming and difficult to transport here. So I have temporarily modified the program to also be able to output audio file versions of coded instructions. I have loaded one of said audio files onto this small MP3 player, and I will now demonstrate the program's abilities. The coded instructions stored in the audio file have just instructed this Class D to wait until he is tapped on the shoulder and to then drink the entire contents of the cup in front of him. Any questions?